Hey, welcome all.
FNM happening now.
Another one of these thingies that we do on Fridays.
Dustin can barely contain his excitement.
Oh, yes. I can barely contain my excitement.
He's so fucking
I'm actually
excited.
pretty excited today, John, because I get to see Dimir's Shadow. And I'm a fan of Dimir's Shadow.
Yeah. With all the new fancy, awesome cards that it's gotten.
Yeah, I don't know. I do see a preordain. Like, that's pretty cool.
Well,
Probably get to trim on some lands. Put
the
that
best
preordain in there.
best
See-
card that these blue-black decks have gotten is Sauron's Ransom. For sure.
Yeah, I don't know that that this deck plays that. It could.
I would have to assume so.
It's a 3-mana card. Shadow decks generally don't play 3-mana things, but it's possible.
No, it's all.
Yeah, I think
Are
it's
you
more
sure
like,
it's Shadow? Because it's like scammy shit too.
Pretty sure
I'm-
he said
I'm
Dimir
seeing-
Shadow.
I'm seeing scam cards in there.
Yeah, I think it's like they have scam card. Yeah, yep, it's definitely Shadow.
Okay, scam and shadows.
Yep, they got a scam package in there.
I mean, it's free enough, so just like in case your dude dies.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
it
I mean,
back.
they also have the black pitch elemental in there too.
Right.
Yeah, so get a little grief action. Probably helps you against combo. I think we're just gonna see a preordain.
Yep. See how exciting this
shit.
is. Is it worth everything?
We've got plenty of land, so I guess we're gonna go bottom top and keep a counter spell here.
How many lands does he have?
Unless he knows what he's playing against, at which point, like
He
maybe
might-
you
he
don't
might
want
want-
counterspell. Counterspell's kind of bad. Maybe bottom.
top. No, bottom top is his decision.
Okay. He's already got a counterspell in hand. I actually don't like this. I think he needs creatures.
Yeah.
I think I would have bottomed looking for. I'm assuming that he's got the Orcish Bowmasters in this deck.
Yeah, he does. I saw him earlier.
So I think I would be looking for that because like hand hate and counter spells, not really what you want against these artifact decks. I guess
No,
not
not in the early
this is a
turns.
slow way to go about it for sure.
Here's a saga.
Yeah,
It's
especially he's just playing
problematic.
threats that he doesn't even need to cast. Okay, well you just counter anything here, so this is gone. Oh, he's let it go.
Interesting.
All right.
Gonna see a. Cycle thing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's the
Yeah.
black cycler. Okay. Oh yeah, I think he is playing persist too in there
Okay.
to reanimate
So this
those big
comes back
dummies.
as a big thing.
6/5 or
Yeah. The thing that sucks is it already looked like
5/4.
kind of a land heavy hand, but I guess I was probably counting this as a land.
yeah. This game card's also kind of a land too. All right, he's really digging for some stuff. Yeah, you don't need that. Already has Thoughtseize, doesn't he?
He does. He could take 2 cards out of hand. That's
I
not
guess
terrible. I mean, I still like the idea of finding a creature.
But Matt's not gonna have a hand by the time.
Well, I mean, he just do it now.
Oh,
right?
okay. I thought I was misreading the turn.
Yeah, this is all
All
instant.
right, this is fine. So 2 Thoughtseize, keep up a push. Yeah. He's gonna get good cards.
You just like, you're just gonna waste a push to just get rid of the welding jar. Guess that's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's not really. Just he has a push. I'm saying hold up a push. I wouldn't necessarily spend it on that.
He could
thing.
also. I guess you just thought sees the other thing here, right?
I mean, that or hold up counterspell. He's holding up counterspell.
It seems weird because you can get rid of this thing for. Because now counterspell's just gonna kind of die in your hand. I feel like you definitely needed to cast both counterspells, or both thought seizes this turn.
All right, gonna get in for one. No. He changed his mind.
He does that.
He does do that. He's gonna play another one. Now we see the counterspell? Nope. He's changing his mind too. I probably would've went ahead and counterspelled
This is
that.
exactly the reason that I was in favor of not keeping the counter spells and thought seizes
Yeah.
because it's just bad against this deck.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see persist here, I think.
Like Orcish Bowmaster would be fucking sweet.
You get a big dummy, which is gonna become because that puts a neg counter on, right? So that's a 5/4.
Yeah, I don't know what this one. What's you know
It's
what
a,
this one's
it's
called?
a
John?
6/5. It's a. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I feel like it's Orcs of.
If we had more viewers, maybe we'd take the time to look it up.
Yeah, you know. Since we don't, I can have time to look it up over here.
We'll just have shit coverage while we look this up. It's cool.
That's all right. It's teamwork, man.
Yeah.
You keep commentating, it won't take me very long.
I'm
Thanks
just
to you.
saying, I'm doing shit coverage over here. It's
Yeah.
it's what I've decided to go with.
You know what? We'll just lean into it. It's fine.
That's cool.
It won't hurt anything.
I'm a fan of it. Leaning into the shit coverage. I am your guy.
All right. Yeah, I feel like he definitely, if he was holding on to that counterspell for any particular reason, like that second thing would have been the time to fire it off. The second Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, because like John's just in a position where he's gonna die to like a bunch of fucking tokens here.
Yeah.
Like
It's gonna get out of hand.
because he kept a bunch of hand disruption and counter spells when Matt didn't have to do anything.
Now he just gets to make constructs. Okay, Troll of Khazad-dûm is the name of the card.
And I also think that like if you're like gonna keep the counter spells, you need to counter just like anything.
Well, yeah, and there is like that is a scaling threat too. Like it does get better over time, so you are gonna get. I mean, it's a 1-for-1, but that card in particular can be much more than that. All right, now that's bad news bears. That would have been awesome to counterspell,
Yeah,
but instead he.
you know how it goes. As soon as you tap out,
Yeah,
they draw a card.
I don't know, and especially like big menace dude against things that make tokens.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't really feel good.
I think what we're seeing here is John just didn't really respect these ballistas at all.
No, those are.
Those are
hangerbacks.
hangerbacks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which make this menace dude look even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know why he didn't counter them and didn't hand disrupt them. It's kind of a weird play.
But here we are. Now we're gonna see this deck pretty much do a lot of whatever it wants. Because now he's like really behind. He has to do something more impactful than just sit on a counterspell. And especially with that Ozolith down
Okay,
now.
he does have the card. It looks really bad here.
Yeah, I mean everything looks really bad here because he's just in like the worst
Yeah,
position.
I think that
Matt says I take 5.
I think the preordain, like he just needed to dig deeper and find
Yeah.
like Orcish Bowmasters and like not keeping both things on the bottom.
I would just fucking take that shit if I were Matt. I don't even care. 5 life, just head on board. Make him spend cards on your fucking hangerbacks. Your tokens. Make him spend cards on your shitty cards that give you more card advantage.
I'm just gonna load him onto the Ozolith.
Oh, he's gonna get him with this fucking gotcha card. Gotcha. What's up, Jerry? Witnessing some sweet action here. Man, if I was mad, I would have just taken that shit. Cause he's at 9. He could have just cracked back and murdered the fuck out of him. That was a completely unnecessary exchange. Zabaz would have been cooler. Oh, nope, no Zabaz for you. Getting that counterspell fired off. Take that.
I'm glad that we're using these now.
I mean, that is what you want. Now he's just got a counterspell and Thoughtseize. Uh-oh. He's got another card. Another hanger back. Alright. Now he gets to fucking chip in for 1.
He's got the chip in for 1.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could take another hit. You could take a hit for 6. If you wanted to block, it would only be able to attack with one thing. No, he didn't even attack.
That was weird.
What the hell? He's just trying to trade, and he's gonna like top deck another one of those derpy scam cards and get him again.
Yeah, but at that point, he'll have a bunch of
Well,
copters.
so he still could have attacked because and still been able to trade because he can activate the first hanger back. He has mana up. He can block, activate, and still kill that troll, and still have attack for 1.
Well, the troll's a 4 in the back.
No, it's 6/5 now. It lost. It was only a 5. It's a 6/5. It was only 4 because of the persist.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's 6/5. So yeah, he can't like.
Oh, see. I guess Matt was just expecting that. All right. Ooh, look at that. Sweet fucking army token. Foil Orc armies. You can only get them here, folks. All right. Now, I mean, okay.
You're just taking it.
Well, then what did you even... I'm confused.
You're doing this.
I mean, I do that regardless for sure, but I just...
It's fine, John. It's fine.
Okay, well, that's a...
What is this?
That's an Arcbound Ravager.
Oh, okay. Well, it was good to know you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, does he still have that Fatal Push? No, because he got the Welding Jar off the battlefield, right? All he's got now is Thoughtseize and Counterspell. Oh, yeah,
he's
he's deader.
got hope in one hand and shit in the other.
He's deader than fuck. Deader than fuck. Well, game 2.
Yeah, game 2.
We could talk you through this if you guys really want us to.
Times like these when you're John Parker that you're happy that this game is a best of 3.
Yeah.
Because game 1 got away from it.
Again, one of the pretty much the most important card, one of the most important cards in the deck is that there Arcbound Ravager. It's always been the linchpin for this shit. And even Infect.
Yeah, it was
I mean, you could have just murdered him, like honestly, but you know, still murdering, I guess.
So Matt does it his way and gets the dub for game 1.
Yeah.
Let's see what the sideboards might bring.
Yeah, let's see.
I assume that for Dimir Shadow we might get like an EE or something.
Oh yeah,
there we go.
That's good stuff. Dress down.
Yeah, dress down. You definitely want.
Yeah.
It's what this matchup is. This is the best dress down matchup there is. No, keep going.
You want them dress downs?
Downs. Come on, Parker. There we go. All right. Matt is taking a little longer. He's got the things to give his stuff hexproof.
I almost had time to adjust the lighting today, but I didn't quite have enough time. Damn it. Actually, he knows exactly where to hold his hands. Void Mirror? What are you playing with that in your sideboard? That thing's terrible. Alright, Python Needle. I don't even know. Probably the Tamiyo's thingy. Give your stuff indestructible, I guess.
Is that the clone thing that he had in the front there?
Yeah, Phyrexian Metamorph.
I didn't know that was a played card.
Well, people are cloning One Rings, is what's happening. Yeah. That next level shit.
Look at that, yeah.
Grafdigger's Cage? Oh, because of the reanimate stuff. Yeah. Fair enough. I like that. Alright, what do you cut?
There, John?
Yeah, dude, of course. Yeah, so far from what I've seen, Preordain has not really impacted anything.
Well, I don't know, John. I feel like it's a nice tool for these decks, but I don't think John used it very effectively there. I think that he needed to scry. The great thing about that card is you can go deeper into your deck, and I don't think he went in as deep into his deck as what he could have.
Yeah, not in that situation. Not when
I think when you're playing a deck like this, you can't especially when you're playing against a deck like this, you can't just be happy with oh, there's a spell. I have plenty of land. You have to actually get to the things that get you the win.
Yeah, for
counter spells and hand disruption is bad. Actually, he should have been probably taking out some number of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, counterspells especially.
Problem is, he doesn't have a whole lot to bring in. EEs
Well, I mean, if you
are really good.
if you cut his thought seizes and a couple of dig spells, that's pretty good swap there. Because your EEs and those dress downs are going to be super impactful. So that's all I really needed to do is just make that pretty lateral exchange. I don't know how many thought seizes he was playing. I assume probably 4. Didn't see any Inquisitions or anything. I don't know if he'd even be playing that. I don't even know if that card's playable
I don't think
nowadays.
that card's playable anymore. I think he's probably playing 4 Thoughtseize.
I think I just still saw one in his deck on the bottom.
I think that Grief is the new Inquisition.
Yeah.
When you used to play like 4 Grief or 4 Inquisition, 4 Thoughtseize, or 4 and 2 or whatever. Now it's just Grief.
Don't know. 2 Ink Moth, Urza Saga, a bunch of Ravagers. That's kind of an awkward hand for Matt. It's not. Yeah. It's not the worst.
I like this. I actually like this hand for John. Just being able to preordain, dig through his deck, find the pieces he needs. If I was him, I'm gonna be looking for an
Matt's just waiting for this thought. He's like, all right, it's right here. It's right here. No, it's not. Yeah, he should be looking for Bowmaster for sure. That is exactly what he needs in this kind of a match. So that worked out already, so that's good. Never seen a thought. No. Oh, he's got EE on deck too. Okay, yeah, he's in great shape here. Great shape to start. We'll see where this goes. Things could always get out of hand.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like just bottom both of these because I think you have another land, and
yeah, exactly.
And you need to find things that actually matter.
Yeah.
That's like got to be close to the worst draw in the deck.
I mean, the other things he was going to draw were like a package together, so.
Yeah.
Drawing one at the time, like he didn't have time to dick around on the next. And here's another preordain.
Okay.
And bottom both of those.
Yeah, once again. You're digging. That. You're digging. See, this is where this card kind of looks good. And he can do it again.
Yeah. He's going to keep the counter spell.
What's the counter spell?
I don't like not having
I mean, if he's going to keep the counter spells, that's fine. You just got to cast them. Like you can't just like let them rot in your hand.
Just
like you can bottom these. Like I would bottom these. He's setting up for. I guess he's gonna go next turn. Thought sees you hold up counterspell.
Yeah.
Or he could even. If he draws a fetch land, he can also play Murktide. It's just too many turns of letting Matt do whatever he wants, I think is the problem.
Or at least, and so thankfully for John, Matt kept a hand of important cards, but definitely a slow combination of cards. So Matt's affording him a good amount of time here to sit here and dick around, but he's not dicking around.
And he's lucky we didn't have a third land here. Wait, was John on the play?
Yeah, John's on the play.
Okay. Did Matt miss a land drop?
He shouldn't.
Oh, it's true.
Hold on. Yeah, he had 2 Ink Moths in hand, so I don't.
For modular on his phone.
What do you say?
He's looking at modular, the actual text modular.
Oh, okay.
You want to go out there and mark and view anyway, or? I think they got it.
They got it.
You guys good? Okay. That's the problem with these wacky artworks. You don't get all the text you want. Modular is a pretty powerful mechanic, for sure. See if we can find something that says modular.
Okay.
They got there.
Yeah. Parker just wanted to read like the oracle on
Right.
on the keyword of
All right, Matt's
of that
floating,
ability.
floating some mana here. Oh,
Exile.
he gets an Urza Saga. Well, you can you play lands with that thing? Yeah, I think you can. Doubt
I think you can actually.
I never play that thing enough. Ow! And he tapped out again and let the most important card in the deck go. But he has EE back up, so it's all good.
Yep.
Can play lands. Alright, so can Matt make this turn impactful?
Wouldn't be very good in his deck though.
No, it doesn't do shit. It wouldn't do anything here. Alright, so John's gonna sweep up pretty nicely next turn, unless Matt can do something cool. Although I guess like an EE here is a little awkward because he's probably gonna name one if he does, and Matt's just gonna sack the shit to Ravager. So
he went and got the Ozlith with the
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, he's got 1 mana floating still. Here we've got Scales. And we've got another Ravager with 2 counters. Alright. So, can he do anything super impactful? Not too much. Alright, now the CE looks really good in
Does
John's
it?
hand.
Like, what are you playing it on?
1. Well, not just because he gave him the Hardened Scales to hit. Like, he'll
Right.
he'll
But,
keep 2
but
Ravagers.
doesn't he
but-
just in response like?
Yeah, he'll sack his
build up the
board.
Ravager.
Yeah.
The Ravager's a 2-drop, right?
Yeah, it depends on if
I
John
think,
has
I think
cheap
John's
interaction.
like kind of just dead.
Does John have any fatal push? Anything cost effective? 'Cause that's what he really needs. Okay, he's got a Murktide. Is what he's doing now. Thoughtseize took a Ravager. Yeah, no, he is just dead now.
Yeah. He's attacking. Okay, I didn't know if he was like maybe gonna play a Ravager of his own or something.
There'd be no good reason to do that.
Well, I mean, Voidwalker can't block and it can.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's one of the, it's the old school Ravager rule. Like, if you can get one thing through, it doesn't matter. 2 blockers when there's 3 attackers doesn't mean shit, because it still does what it does. And he's still got an Ink Moth.
So, are we gonna see Matt attack with a infect creature here
14.
and just see what happens?
I don't know. That would be too much of a compromise of the board. Wouldn't be worth it. He does have a blocker. This deck played removal and can get that.
Yeah, but
Murktide out
he
of
has
the way.
Ravagers. He can just infect right through that.
Well, he
dragon,
can,
right?
but then you lose your whole board, and then John gets to follow up with,
Yeah.
an EE. Like, I think that'd be really dangerous for Matt to do here. Like, he could get, it's not like John's not going to block. So it would cost a lot to get that Murktide off the table. Probably cost 1 or 2 of the Ravagers themselves, and then John gets to follow up with EE and just sweep it up. So it is kind of an awkward position. If Matt had any kind of removal, it would be awesome, and he would just win. But this deck doesn't play removal, so he has to get stymied by a big dragon.
I don't think this dragon's doing all that much, honestly.
No, it's just stopping John from dying right now. I mean, maybe. Let's see how much. No, yeah, he doesn't have enough to sack. If he attacked all out, he wouldn't have enough to sack to be able. Would he? I'm so bad at this deck's math. So, block the biggest one. 1, 2, 3 to sack, which would put 6 counters on Ravager and 6 counters on Ozlith, but that happened during combat, so that wouldn't matter. Then 8. I think he's just okay. Okay, he might be. He's pretty close to being able to just do it. If he has 1 more artifact, he can just do it.
Yeah, I think he's doing it. I thought this might be the case. So what we're going to see probably is John Parker having to chump block a ginormous flying infect dude.
I think he's gonna swing out. Yeah. I like attacking with 2. That's what I like doing here. Go to combat, attack with 2. Yeah, I think he can get there. Yep. Yeah, I mean attack with 3, that's fine too. Oh, I don't like this. I think he could have just killed him if he would have just would have attacked. He could have got the 12 counters.
Yeah, now he's forced into the chump block, as we talked about.
Oh, I don't like this at all. This gives John the perfect window to come back. This is not.
I don't know.
Well, okay.
He's not in a great position. The only thing that's positive is that he has no way to put these counters on the. Well, it doesn't matter. So if this thing dies, well, it's only if it dies, right?
The arc round?
Yeah. Wait.
Well, wait a minute.
Was he even able to get these?
Well, they just looked at the Oracle ruling, so that's what that whole conversation was about, and it went through. They went through with it, so. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it either. We need to. I'm curious now. How does that work? What's that? What's the keyword called?
Fucking modular. Well, here's an E on 1. Okay. Well, this. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, they just went through a moment to look up those rules, so I figured they had it covered. The route that I was thinking, actually, with the Douthie in mind, probably would not have tracked then. Is that all from the Ozolith, or
That was all from the Ozolith.
all from the Ozolith?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he just sacrificed dudes just to pack his Ozolith.
So the line that I had in mind would not have worked because of the Voidwalker. Now in hindsight, so well, dress down, still making him take a. Yeah, he loses shadow.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, all right. This puts John in a pretty good position here. Well, pretty good position not to die. Pretty good position to not die. That's really all I mean by that, because he's not in a great position. He's going to come back with getting rid of the Ozolith and the Hardened Scales, which is a big deal. But
I don't think it is anymore.
It's big enough
because he can just like win with modular next turn. Actually, he doesn't even need it. He's just got lethal on board on these lands.
What is? Let's see what.
I guess he would need a land to fire one up.
Does John have any interaction here? Some just normal instant speed interaction would go a long way for John in this situation.
So he's gonna sack it.
Yeah, in response, 2 counters there. It's gonna blow that up. And no, he has nothing but a counter spell. So no way to kill whatever's coming at him.
See another death here.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna respond
with. Okay, he did have a piece of interaction.
Oh, that's an expensive one, right?
It is. I'm surprised Matt too didn't go ahead and activate the Ink Moth, turn it into a dude after that was targeted.
Yeah, maybe just afraid of Fatal Push. That's fair.
Yeah. Well, he's tapped out now, so now he's got nothing but a jar. All right, all right. Got a big old dude that will.
Yeah, I'm just getting in there. Or is he thinking about making dudes now?
He might be. He might be.
Play,
I don't know.
play the long game, knowing that if.
No, he can go ahead and
Okay,
get in.
no, he's gonna go for it.
So that's 9 in fact. Or 8. Is it 8 counters? It's +1, isn't it? Isn't it
Yeah,
1-1?
Probably.
No. One more hit, you're dead, is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
That's
that.
all that
It
really.
is in fact that.
That's. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Fatal push.
This is a fatal push. That's not very good here.
Oh no, not with the welding jar.
I mean, it's
A little too late.
Yeah.
A little too late. All right, so.
Can I get the walkie?
Yeah.
Was that a 9-9? Was that a 9-9 Ink Moth?
Yeah, it was a 9-9.
That's not a question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. If he goes to attack with his Ravager or his Ink Moth Nexus and I fatal push and he sacks the welding jar, it removes it from combat, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, regeneration is removed from combat. Yep.
Yeah, so it buys my turn.
Still in it. Yeah, I almost kind of liked. I don't know. I don't know if I would have pressed the attack quite then.
It's kind of
but
hard to
you
slow
can't-
roll it when your opponent has a Death Shadow in play.
Well,
Like,
it
that
is, and they are blue-black. They're going to draw into some good interaction pretty soon. I mean, you can only let it go for so long before it gets away
So
from you.
what John is hoping for here is he's hoping that he can fade a creature this turn, and yeah, he didn't do it. So I imagine that we're not gonna see Matt make a dude here. I
Yeah, we're
imagine
going
he's
to see you
float
float so we
mana.
can get that hanger back out there. Yep, floating the mana. See if he gets another welding jar.
That would
Probably going to get a Nozlith, maybe. I don't know. Is it, oh, actually, yeah, there you go.
get a blocker. For,
Zabaz!
I like getting a blocker.
All right. Yeah, this Fatal Push buys John exactly determined he really needs to rip a card. Like, he needs to get some cards in hand to be able to keep this going, because he's got exactly like one more turn. So Matt's going to end up with several blockers over several turns, and since he's not going to be able to give this Shadow Trample, it's going to be good enough to make sure he dies. 2 robots. Unless he draws some hot shit. Alright. Oh, got that counterspell. Good old Urzasaka giving him at least 1 blocker, which could very well be exactly enough. Fire that bad boy up. Wonder if Matt realizes it removes it from combat.
I think he knows.
Regeneration, folks. You don't see it very often anymore, except for exactly
Yeah,
that
the,
card.
The way it works is if you put a regeneration cloud on something, the next time it would be destroyed this turn, you remove it from combat, tap it, and remove basically all damage from it.
Damage or
Can't be
destroy
destroyed.
effects. Alright, let's see what John can get himself into here. Maybe he can get exactly the right shit to not die. Because Matt is going to be able to make another jumper with his Urza Saga. So Matt, your John's got to
persist. Is there anything saucy?
Well, there's something
get with
because
a persist?
he's firing it off. What's the other thing?
I'm guessing the only other thing I remember seeing is the Douthie,
Yeah, so I think
which is not like the greatest.
no.
You really want things that can block. Does he have a thing that can block?
Oh, he's got his Murktide. Yeah, he's got his
So,
2/2 Murktide.
Nice little tutu. All right.
Yeah.
And it blocks.
Hey,
It blocks
it's
the thing
got-
that he needs to block.
Yeah, he's got the scam thingy too, so you know.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so Matt can Block with Zabaz, turn on Ink Moth, get the modular over there. Not that it matters too much, but it's a thing you can do. Oh, it didn't even give a shit. Look at that. He says, fuck you. Doesn't even care. Oh, well, at a different point in time, that would have been
Yeah, not very
the
good
hot
here.
thing. Well, does that thing brings it back tapped, right? The Undying Malice?
It does.
Oh, fuck, he's 1 mana off. It's so close. If he had 1 more mana, he'd be able to kill that.
Does Zabaz have modular?
Yeah, and he can blow himself up.
Okay, so that's what he's thinking here. He's gonna float here.
Yeah, he missed the
Use
Saga
one
trigger.
of those mana to.
Oh yeah, he's good then. He's good.
Yeah, I think he's good here.
Yeah.
And let's see if let's take another look at John's hand. Just make
He's
sure.
just got this Undying Malice thing.
Okay. Yeah. So that does bring it back tap. We decided.
I think so. We can check it out.
If that's the case.
Most of them do.
If that's the case, then I think we're gonna see tapped. Yep. That's gonna be unfortunate.
Yep. Matt gets there.
Yeah, Matt's gonna have just enough resources to destroy his own creature in order to modular. Oh, he's got
there's
this
that
also.
too.
Okay, well that's just it doesn't even matter now.
All right. Yep.
So now he can just basically
Murk this Murktide. Murked Tide.
Murked Tide.
Boop. Zabaz's awkward ass line of text to blow up his own shit. Wait, what? Okay, hold on.
It's not how.
Oh, okay. You could do it this way too.
Yeah.
So we had 2 ways to win.
Sure.
Good enough.
All right. Indeed.
All right. Well, that was that.
Yeah,
Robotic
it's
shit
it's
doing robotic shit.
Techie deck indeed.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be away for a few brief minutes, and we'll be back for round 2.
Stay tuned.